So I'm about to head out. I'm going to a cafe to do a bit of reading, and the book I'm bringing is Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto. If you've been subscribed for a while, you would have known that I actually started reading this book like last year, and then I just stopped reading it. I don't know if it was because I wasn't feeling it or if I was just not in a reading mood at the time, but I did stop reading it. But now I'm picking it back up because it's also a pretty short book. Like, there's only about 150 pages, so I don't know why I stopped reading it because it doesn't seem like it would have been very long to get through. But yeah, I'm bringing it today, and yeah, just gonna do a bit of chilling in the cafe. Probably gonna get like maybe a hojicha actually. I might get hojicha instead of matcha today. Also, I'm gonna see the new Spider-Man film today, which I'm very excited for. And I remember I've got this little keychain on my keys, so I thought I would just attach it to my bag. So cute. Okay, let's go. So I just want to talk about some new books I got recently. I've got two new books here. The first one being The Story of a New Name by Elena Ferrante. This is the second part of the Neapolitan Quartet. And if you watched my previous vlogs, you'd know that I read the first book like last month, I think. And I really enjoyed it, so I knew I had to pick up the second one. So I'm excited to get into this. I'm excited to see where the story is going to go with the two main characters, because the last one did end on a cliffhanger, so yeah, I'm very curious. As for the other book, which I'm actually a bit more excited about, this is The Possessed by Witold Gombrowicz. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But this is a Polish author, and this is a gothic novel, which I typically don't read, but I would love to get more into the gothic genre. But the whole reason why I picked this up is because Melissa, who a lot of you guys probably also watch on YouTube, but in her recent video, she's been raving about this book and how it's like her favorite book of the year. And naturally, I got curious. And the way she was talking about it just made it seem like a really fun, ridiculous, fun... What? Anyways, the way she was like talking about it just made it seem like really fun and ridiculous, and I'm all up for that. So yeah, I'm excited to read this next actually. What's wrong? Also, I love these Fitzcarraldo editions. Like, I love this cobalt blue color. it's kind of my favorite color right now. Also, it was really hard to get my hands on this. It was sold out online everywhere, and they did stock it in a few Waterstones, but they were so far from where I live that I just couldn't justify the journey to go get it. But eventually it came back in stock and I quickly was able to snag one. So yeah, this will be my next read. So right now I'm going to do a bit of crocheting. It's been a minute since I last crocheted. I think it was when I made that beanie at the end of last year. So hopefully this won't take me too long to get back into. But I really want to make a coaster to bring to work because my office doesn't have any coasters and I keep leaving water rings everywhere for my ice cold drinks. So this is my solution. So this is the yarn I'm using. I don't know if it looks green on camera, but it is meant to be like a nice light sage green. And I'm just using a 4mm hook. I've just made the base like circle. And now I'm going to start increasing with every stitch. It's actually like much easier than I remember it being. Just chaining 2. And now I'm going to go back into the first stitch. So just a quick little reading update. I've now finished Banana Yoshimoto's Kitchen. This was so short. I don't know why I couldn't finish it like when I first started reading it, like back whenever it was. I genuinely think like I was just really not in the mood to read, but this is really short. The main story is actually only about 100 pages, and then the last 50 pages is a separate novella. And when I was reading it, I didn't realize that the last 50 pages was a whole separate book. So I was a few pages into it and I'm like, who are these people? I was thinking, oh, maybe it's like a different POV, like maybe they're related to the main characters somehow. They weren't. It was just a completely different story. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of plot happening in this book. I would say there's like one main thing that happens, and then the rest of the book is kind of like the emotional effect of that thing happening. It's a sad read, but it's also quite heartwarming. So yeah, finished that pretty quickly. So now I'm gonna move on to The Possessed. I already read like the first chapter and I thought it was really funny, so I'm excited to get more into this one. And then, as you guys know, I've been reading The Brothers Karamazov, and I read about like 200 pages. I've been slowly chipping away at it like every now and then, but yesterday I really locked in. I read like 100 pages. So yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit more into it. It is very slow and they're still building out like a lot of the characters, but I like it so far. That's my little reading update for you guys.